Goated.vc, day 2, daily teardowns. Today we are doing IP Info. Now, IP Info is actually a company I worked with some years ago on this homepage actually, and I think it's one of the better examples of onboarding. So let's just see how their page is looking now. So hero copy says the trusted source for IP address data. Cool. If I'm in the market for IP address data, that's what I want to hear. Accurate IP address data that keeps pace with secure, specific, and forward-looking use cases. So for me, every piece of copy, every sentence needs to make me want to read the next sentence. So this gives me enough info to say that, some of the use cases I might have for IP address data might be handled here. So I'm going to search and see, a little bit more and check if IP info has what I need, right? So I think for people who are looking for IP address data and an API that fits their use cases, this is communicating that really well. So it does that through the text on the left side, and then on the right side, you'll see it actually takes your IP address and hits their own API and displays this information. So I think this is brilliant because this is the show and this is the tell, and all of this is in the hero before you even scroll anything at all. So for a lot of folks, they might just contact sales right away. I think, yeah, this page is beautifully written. I'm not just saying that because I wrote it. Powering organization around the world. So you have the social proof of all of these folks, and there's a link to customer stories. So who are the customers? This is the path I would go on, right? So forward-thinking companies worldwide use IP info to make intelligent, relevant, and responsive apps. Join thousands of companies who rely on us if you are ready to secure your business using the most reliable IP address data available. Cool. So I'd probably search for my industry. Let's say e-commerce, Lemonade Fashion. Let me see the story of Lemonade Fashion. Lemonade Fashion helps buyers find designer styles for their lifestyles. In 3.5 years, they've grown from 2 founders to 25 staff. Along the way, they realized that global e-commerce sites need default viewing options and content restrictions to make sure customers can access the right buying options. So what these customer pages do, which is what we used to do at Sage Labs, is it gives companies or folks who are at certain companies an idea of all the best practices other companies are doing, and they might be aspirational brands that you look at and say, wow, we want to do what they're doing. And for IP info to have this page, yes, it might show their competitors who their customers are, but if somebody's already at this point, they're already converted. They're not going to switch over because now somebody else can target them. So that's not really much of a concern. What is helpful though is to have these marquee folks in different industries, and then it'll attract folks who are aspiring to do the same thing. So the problem, perfect fashion fit for each customer. Different countries possess different buying power, and many regional factors contribute to this balance. In Lebanon, the currency is currently in a state of free fall, making it difficult to sell any imported goods. Interesting. So they use the IP address info to hide or show certain products. Interesting. So this is a well-structured page. You have the problem, the process, the solution, the result. And they have this for a bunch of folks. So I always recommend having these customer pages. This is something we work on at Sage Labs or have in the past. And let's just go through the rest of the homepage. All your IP data in one place. Have the different APIs. Side scroll, which I'm not a huge fan of the side scroll. It's not very intuitive for some people. And then on mobile, it's a little bit annoying. But they're showing all their APIs. If I was looking for, hosted domains API, something like that, mobile carrier detection, I might miss it on this page. 1.3 billion API requests in the last 24 hours. Wow. That is impressive. Live number. Showing again the social proof that this is being used. Security is going to be a big concern. So they have all the info on security. Check. And then they have, amazing apps like Clearbit, Alex McCall, another great company, NPM. So these are folks that matter to all these different industries. So to see their quotes is like another piece of social proof. Create reliable use cases whenever industry you choose. And so the use cases, interesting. We did not work on the use. I think actually we did. We did 2 of these use cases, but then they built out many since we work with them. Interesting. So let's try game tech. So use case pages are ones where you pick a particular vertical and you explore what it would be like to work with your company. And I think what works is having local social proof. So they have GameStop, Gamecaster. So if you're in this industry and there's likely one of these 5 that people will know, it gives people a little bit more reassurance that this is the type of service they should be using. Even for me right now, I'm trying to think of how, for my e-commerce use cases, for Goated ones, how we can utilize this with Shopify. You know what? Why don't we explore that? By industry, do they have e-commerce? They have e-commerce. 88% of online buyers never return to a site after one poor experience, but with accurate IP data, e-commerce sites can personalize each customer experience even while expanding on the global stage. Okay. Tell me how this works. Go global while going local. Customer personalization, revenue growth. Okay. I get the high level. Now give me some specifics. Localization, localized currency, language, and pricing. I think Shopify does that already. Shipping and taxes. Customized content. That's the thing that I'm interested in. Holiday discounts. Faster sites. Okay. I think the personalization part might be interesting. So for example, we have a brand that's focused on country pride. So it might be useful to forward people to the right page based on their location. So if you're there from Puerto Rico, you'll see the Puerto Rican items first, and still let people explore the rest of the site. So yeah, I'm actually going to use this. So this site worked on me. And let's just finish the rest of the page. Use the power of data with other platforms, the integrations, also a nice perk of being able to use it. Get started. So the thing I'm wondering is price. I'm kind of sold already, right? So it says sign up for free. It's good. Easy API access. Let's view the pricing. $99 a month. No tricky business. I see people trying to do this thing. It starts off in monthly. People, if you show me yearly and then you show me 83 a month and you don't show me that this is how much it's going to be billed, that is a problem, right? So the way IP Info is doing this on the page, it's very transparent. It defaults to monthly, which is what people expect. If you're confident in your product, you can go monthly because people are not going to churn. But yeah, there's a lot of dark patterns out there, and this is not one of them. So you have free API access, 50,000 requests per month. Pretty cool. And I'm sure they have the API docs. They use Help Scout. Yeah, beautiful page. Everything you need. And across, they have the different products, the solutions, use cases, why IP Info, partners, data, customer stories. This is a case study in how to do a B2B homepage. They get it. And this is also a bootstrap company. Yeah, they've done everything. So this is a site I would study if I were into B2B SaaS in any form. I have the whole team. It's one of my favorite B2B sites to talk about. So that's it. Go to one's daily teardown, day 2. As always, remember to brush your teeth, walk in the corner. Denbo out.